All right, welcome back. Sorry about the delay. Had a few issues. Actually, my car broke down, so I've been a little busy. But I'm here, and I'm ready to deal with the subject that I promised to deal with at the end of the most recent live stream. And that is dogs inside of Walmart. But on this video, I want to focus on specific Walmarts. I even invited Walmart to this live stream. And this is what I'm going to do every single time someone shares a photo with me of a dog inside of a grocery store. Now, Walmart has multiple departments, but they have a grocery department, and they should follow grocery store guidelines. I'm going to point out exactly which store allowed this every single time. Now let's give everybody an example of what I'm talking about. The Walmart that allowed dogs inside is in Texas. It's located at 4122 LBJ Freeway, Dallas, Texas, 75244. Walmart Supercenter number 2105. Okay, this is in Dallas, Texas. Your Walmart in Dallas, Texas, 4122 LBJ Freeway in Dallas, Texas. They allowed dogs inside. Here's the Walmart right here. Now we're going to come back and we're going to take a good look at exactly which Walmart is responsible for this. But first, let's look at the actual mutt. Let's look at the actual mutt inside of the Walmart. Okay. Not that one. Where are we at here? Bear with me here. Okay. Okay, we should be good. Let's see here. Okay. Can y'all see them? You should be able to see these photos. You should be able to see these photos. You should be looking at them right now. You should be looking at a dog inside of Walmart. Can y'all see that? Or do you got a blank screen? Are you looking at a black screen? Is it blank or can you see? Okay, it's probably blank. Okay, let's try something else here. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Maybe we can go extra large, maybe. Okay. Can y'all see it? Let me know if y'all can see. Y'all should be able to see these photos right now. Okay, maybe you can't see them. Okay. Black screen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So y'all unable to see them. So I have to figure out another way to do this. So bear with me here. Oh yeah, we're going to get you. I'm going to pull up the PowerPoint. I'm pulling up the PowerPoint right now. Don't go nowhere. Now, until I fix this, I want y'all to look at the actual store. This is the actual store. Dallas, Texas. You see they have this is a very big Walmart. Look at that. Look at that. There's no excuse for this. If a pet dog is brought into Walmart, it should be looked at no different from a dog that's brought into Kroger. into a store exclusively for groceries because they have everything that a grocery store has. They have a produce department, don't they? Don't Walmart have a produce department? They have a deli. They have a deli bakery. In these delis, you can see the workers all day slicing deli meat, right? They'll be slicing cheese, slicing deli meat. And like I've said before, dogs wag their tails nonstop. Now, if some of y'all have seen those like infrared lights where you can do some things with some type of chemicals and you can see exactly like the small dust particles that you can't see with the naked eye, stuff like that. Let me tell you, if you could use some type of device, and I know, we all know that they're able to do this, they simply haven't done it yet. Some type of device to show us all of the airborne dander. Okay? Airborne dander that gets circulated throughout the atmosphere when there is a dog present, particularly when there's a dog present wagging its tail. Okay? Because if the dog's tail is used to help circulate the scent inside of its anus, that means that tail is helping to circulate the dander as well, because just like, the scent travels through the air, the dander is also microscopic and travels through the air. There's no way that the dog's tail could not assist dander to circulate through the atmosphere. And if you're inside of a grocery store, that has to be one of the things that the rules, the OSHA regulations, is designed to not allow. Okay? OSHA rules and regulations, the health department, they say that dogs are not allowed inside of grocery stores. Why is that? It has to be because of that reason. Airborne dander, because on dog dander is traces of dog excrement, traces of dog urine, and traces of dog saliva. Okay? And that's the last thing you want to ingest and have flowing through your body and really your entire bloodstream. Now, this dog was inside of that Texas Walmart. Now, this is what I want to talk about. How many of you actually believe that the person who brought this dog into that Walmart actually needed it? Tell me exactly, what do you think this dog is going to do to help a human being? And it can be as hypothetical as you want. Can you think of anything that could happen to a person that this dog could help them with? No. Again, this is in the Dallas, Texas Walmart. Check this one out. This, again, is in the Dallas, Texas Walmart. Now, this one is pretty epic. Y'all should be able to see this. Okay? This one is pretty epic because you see how big this dog is, and it looks like it has bully in it. But look at the guy who's holding it, who has it by the leash. Tell me, what's wrong with this guy? Do you really think this man is disabled in any way? The point here is Service dogs are not necessary. Forget about all your rules, all your laws. Forget about the laws. Oh, we're not allowed to ask people why or if it's a service dog. Forget about all that. Laws need to be reformed with simple facts in mind. And that is, if somebody's healthy enough to walk inside of a store, how could they possibly be so disabled that they need a flipping dog to help them to do anything? Exactly what? I don't want to hear nothing about no seizure, because we've covered several stories of dogs attacking people as they're having a seizure. Dogs are not seizure specialists. Don't even try it with the seizure. How about this? Right? We're questioning service dogs. I'm questioning the need for them. And I'm saying nobody needs them. Nobody. Every single person who brings a so-called service dog into a public setting is doing it for attention. They're doing it to make a scene. They do not need it. Okay, now look at the person who's holding. Again, this is in Dallas, Texas. This is still the Dallas, Texas Walmart. Okay? More specifically, 4122. Okay, that LBJ, that's Lyndon B. Johnson Freeway, Dallas, Texas. 75244. This is still the same. What? Tell me exactly, do you think this dog can help anybody do anything? How can something that's so dependent on people be there to save people on an individual level? The whole idea that people can bring service dogs into any type of store needs to be re-examined. You healthy enough to walk inside of a store and walk around the store. There's nothing you need a dog for. Dogs simply are not needed for anything. The dog is the one that needs you in order to eat. Look at this dog. What in the world is this dog going to do for anybody? Realistically, it's not going to do nothing. It only serves to contaminate the atmosphere. That's it. And let me tell you, I'm thoroughly grossed out by how toxic dogs are, how easily their dander travels, and how filthy and contaminated their dander is. Dander itself is nasty. It's dead skin. Dead skin that's gone airborne. Okay? And you're telling me that on its dander is urine, excrement, and saliva? Grocery stores should be handled with the same level of sanitation as a hospital. And these things do not belong in hospitals either. Oh, I got more photos. This is still that same grocery store in Texas. Check this one out. Oh yeah. Because you see, inside of grocery stores, you also have people with impaired immune systems, just like you have in hospitals. And that's one of the major reasons why dogs have no business in hospitals either. Now look at this. Do y'all really believe that this woman needs a dog for anything? As you can see right now, they're having a dog lover moment. The scene right now is, oh, look at the cute doggy. Come here, Pooch. Let me, oh, good boy. Thing has no vest. This is just someone who brought their dog into the grocery store just being disgusting. They do it just to be disgusting. Again, people these days do anything for attention. They do anything for clout. And let me tell you, if I was a megalomaniac, if I just wanted attention, don't get it twisted. I can easily get out here and clown on YouTube, use just as much profanity as I want. I can get up here and be an absolute clown and it would work. Trust me on that. But some people do things just for attention. And listen, if you want to, nobody can stop you from acting out, from doing whatever you want to do to get attention. But I have a problem with it when it causes an inconvenience for me. Dogs in public places causes an inconvenience for me. Again, this is that same Texas Walmart. That same Texas Walmart. And these are different dogs. So you clearly see they allow anybody to bring dogs inside of Walmart. And this is Walmart, one of the largest chains in the country. And you mean to tell me they even allow people to just walk in with dogs like this? Bully breeds? It's only a matter of time before either the dogs attack somebody's kid, start fighting with each other, if it hasn't already happened. So shame on you, Walmart. Shame on you, Walmart. Okay, this is not some internet video circulating. These are exclusive photos taken personally by people and given to me personally. This is the first time anybody has seen these photos, and this is in your Dallas, Texas Walmart. Okay, this needs to stop. Again, people, if y'all ever see dogs inside of a public place, pull out your camera, and if possible, get a video. Send it to me. Let me know exactly which Walmart it is, and we're going to do a special on that particular Walmart. And since we are here, since we're already here, let's look at some more dogs inside of Walmart. Why not? Why not? Because
come with us
in this world, what is this?
With our service dog. We went to Walmart today just because
in this world,
that's what was convenient
there
at the
are
time.
dog lovers and there are anti-dog lovers, anti-dog people. And you don't have a right to turn every public setting into a doghouse. Because not only are there a lot of people who are anti-dog, there are a lot of people allergic. Okay? Allergic to dogs. And you should not have the right to impose your dog on someone who's allergic to them. Everybody has that right. Now, since we're talking about the uselessness of these service dogs,
on a grocery
listen to
shopping
this.
Trip with our service dog. We went to Walmart today just because that's what was convenient at the time. And to be honest, we'd put off Walmart because I'd only heard horror stories about people taking their service dogs to Walmart, but we luckily didn't have any issues. Our training goal for this trip was just to get Dipper used to walking next to us / next to the shopping cart.
See? She just told you. She's sitting here narrating this video, and she said that the only reason that the dog is currently in Walmart, she said, is just to get the dog used to walking beside a shopping cart. It's even less likely that this person needs a service dog, seeing that this person is in Walmart with several other adults. What's going to happen to you? If you fall out, have a seizure, again, what the dog's not going to do anything. What's it going to call the hospital for you? It's going to be the people who save you. There's no reason for dogs in public settings.
And he really understood the assignment. He just really needed a few reminders.
This is
and
disgusting.
some practice.
Look at how the thing is brushing up against food. Walking all up against food, just brushing. And I understand that dander, it's so contaminating. It's so filthy. It gets on to any and everything the dog touches.
Walking in the smaller aisles, and he had this sorted. But yeah, we're really proud of him.
See? They didn't need that dog. By their own admission, they didn't need that dog. They just admitted. They brought that dog in there just to experiment, just to get it used to. Why don't you get it used to walking next to you outside? No, these are just narcissists looking for attention. That's all it is. That is all it ever is. These people never need dogs because dogs are not needed for anything.
Oh, I like your dog.
Thank you. Oh, please don't pet her though. She's working right now. Thank you.
She said, please don't pet it. It's working. That dog ain't working. It ain't doing nothing. And listen to this person with the dog. Does it sound like something wrong with him? This person is walking. Look, she's walking. What does she need this? And look, and they're over by the groceries. These people are disgusting. They're disgusting. And understand these dogs, we all know, sometimes they will just shake. They shake all the time. And when they shake, they release so much dander, you can see it. Because it's not just dander that goes airborne when they shake like that. It's also fur. Goes flying all through the air. But they don't need to shake. Just walking like this, that dander is being released. And look, they touching the dog, and then they touching everything inside the store. And this is something that we've been talking about for a while. Everything inside of a public place is saturated and contaminated with dog filth. Dog excrement, dog urine, and dog saliva is present on those buttons that you push at the self-checkout line. We all know it is. Dog excrement, dog saliva, dog urine is present on everything that you touch in public. These dog lovers have no sense of cleanliness. None whatsoever. They were the main ones who were against the whole COVID era. They hated the idea of sanitizing themselves, washing their hands, wearing a mask. And if you notice, it's usually dog lovers who like to get within an inch to your face when they're talking to you. And that's one of the biggest pet peeves of mine. People who feel like they need to get right up in my face when they talk to me. I'm at the point now where I don't care what nobody thinks. I tell people not to get close to me at all. I practice social distancing. Please give me 6 feet. Now, speaking of worthless, useless service dog, they're trying to push this dog off. They did push this dog as a service dog. Now, you tell me, and this is inside of Walmart. All of these videos have been Walmart. Walmart is basically a doghouse. They're just like Kroger. Disgusting, and they allow dogs in. Now, I'm being critical of even service dogs. I'm only focusing on service dogs. Okay? Because I am against this idea that you need them. What is this dog right here doing for this person? What do y'all think? This thing, the dog itself is limping. The dog itself can barely walk. What is this thing supposed to help anybody to do? Who are we kidding? The whole dog law, all these dog laws, as it pertains to service dogs, it was made by dog lovers for dog lovers to give them as much freedom as possible to bring their dogs inside of public places. No doubt about that at all. Shout out to Wandering Fuels in the super chat. Say, what's the email? I will share. Somebody could share my email. If not, I will definitely share. A big shout out to you. I will definitely share it before the end of the stream. Okay, so look, I don't need to try to hammer this home. We all know it. And even the dog lovers, even the people with service dogs, they know they don't need no. Most of the people who got a service dog, who legitimately got a service dog, scammed the system to get it, to get the service license and whatever. Nothing but a big scam. Y'all remember I shared that video of a woman who was sitting at home training her dog to be a service dog. And they can do that themselves. They can just sit at home, go online, train their dog to be a service dog, and have it legitimately be a service dog. Recipe for disaster. And we all know this is nothing but a bunch of loopholes put in place by dog lovers for dog lovers. And it's all about being inconvenient. It's all about being inconsiderate, being selfish, just a way for them to amplify their inconsiderate behavior. You know, and it gets a whole lot worse when it comes to their inconsiderate behavior. When you go beyond just the health reasons. This is Walmart again. Walmart is relentless. It is a very unprofessional, more than anything, extremely unprofessional. It's run like a barnyard. It's disgusting and primitive. Allowing dogs into places like Home Depot is bad enough. Lowe's and department stores like that is bad enough. But to allow these mutants, and there have been dogs who've launched attacks inside of these stores. Y'all remember that dog that launched an attack? I think it was in Home Depot. You know, we know, everybody knows, this woman does not need this dog.
Okay, so cute. Hi. So here we are, just walking through Walmart because, I don't know, my human had to get things for dinner. We had a lot of people notice me today, but...
See? We have a lot of people notice me today. That's the only thing you wanted. That's the only thing you were after. Attention. There's no reason for these things to be in public places. It's bad enough that you're allowed to have them inside your own homes, which you shouldn't be allowed to have that. You shouldn't even be allowed to own them and be cooped up in your own house with them. But you nutters bring them into public places. That's overboard. And this, again, is Walmart. Walmart, the most unprofessional, the dirtiest, the filthiest. And I'm telling you, once our numbers is big enough, we will have the authority to do a blackout. We refuse, if there's a bunch of us and we just refuse to shop at Walmart, let's say for a weekend, we will have an impact. And we're going to get results, man. We will get results. And I don't care who's orchestrating it.
Oh, I like it.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry about that. I already showed that one. And there's too many. These videos are all over the place. Now what is this? Now we all know service dogs are useless. Nobody needs them. But even for a pet store, we all know this is unnecessary. Just bringing a bunch of dogs inside of a shopping cart. For what? Attention. To cause a scene. And you can see she got hair all over her body. You can see the dog filth all over her clothes. That's the problem. These nutters walk into public places and you can see all the dog fur all over them. And people, if they're walking around and this lady got dog fur all over her sweater, if they're walking around with dog hair all over their clothes like this, and they always are, we all know that there's dog hair in their hair. We all know that their head, their personal head of hair, is also full of dog hair, also full of dog dander. And what do they do with their own hair? Their hair starts flinging around. Well, a lot of them, every time they turn their head, their hair goes flying and swinging through the air. Do you know, even without their dogs, how bad they're contaminating the atmosphere? It's bad enough to even have dog lovers come inside of grocery stores without their dogs. Even that should not be tolerated. You know, they should have a way for these people to just order their groceries. If you can, I'm quite sure you can do that, right? You can order groceries and have them delivered to your home. It should be mandatory for them, as contaminating as they are. No matter who you are. If you're a dog lover, you're going to have dander all over you. All over you. And it's a problem when you're allowed into grocery stores, man. When it comes to the dog culture, there's no laws. These people are just free to do whatever they want and be an inconvenience to everybody.
The dog was out of control, lunging.
Wait.
He's levitating.
What's this?
Fake service dog. Got a vest on, got a red cross on the side of him. The dog was out of control, lunging at my service dog and myself in the paint section. We meet up here at the register, and the dog's lunging and growling, and I turn around and confront them and say that you need to take that vest off. This is a federal offense. And she says, we have a registration card and et cetera, and just made themselves look like fools.
Registration card. You can get them online.
And at the end, the dog bites his own owner 3 times in the hand.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Fake service.
Wow. Did y'all see that? A dog did bite. It bit him 3 times. Wow. Yeah, who wouldn't want a pet like that? What a way to show how much it appreciates all the free stuff you give it nonstop. There should be a human crusade against dogs by all humans. There's no reason for anybody to admire these things. Everybody should be a dog hater. And that was one of the biggest reasons behind the creation of this channel, is my belief that everybody should be a dog hater. And it's really a sign of a dysfunction in the human psyche that everybody is not a dog hater. If everybody was a dog hater, that would be a huge sign of mental health on part of human beings. Understand that. I stand on that 10 toes down. Now, I shared something earlier. My goodness. We're going to deal with this. Matter of fact, we're going to deal with this on a different one. We're going to put this off. I want this particular live stream to just be about Walmart. Now, to top this off, to cap this off, understand, as soon as I'm finished with this one, I'm coming right back to deal with that video that I shared in the community section an hour or so ago. All right, Walmart, are dogs allowed in Walmart? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Are they allowed? Dogs are not allowed in Walmart stores with one exception. Walmart has a clear pet policy on its website. Walmart welcomes service animals as defined by the ADA in our stores. And we recognize the important role they play in many of our customers' lives. We do not allow pets in our stores. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We just looked at several pets. And the fact is, you don't question these people. And you know you don't. Okay? From what I understand, you are allowed to question these people. You are allowed to ask them, is that a service dog? Okay, I'm about to show you here. I'm about to show you. They know they don't enforce this. Walmart and any other grocery store in the U.S., look at this, does not allow dogs other than service dogs into the store due to health regulations. Well, if that's the case, service dogs should not be allowed due to health regulations. What type of sense that make? Service dogs ain't no more clean than pet dogs. They're literally the same. This needs to change due to health regulations, right? And yet, not only does Walmart and other stores like Kroger allow pet dogs in there, dogs being in there, period. You have to understand that your food's being contaminated. That is why they're the ones that did this now. They're the ones that said that dogs are a threat health-wise, that they are a contaminant by their own admission. And if that's the case, then none of them should be inside of any store. Oh, yes. Shame. Shame on Walmart. Shame on the dog culture, period. The whole idea of service dogs is so played out. As I've talked about, as several other people have talked about, there are a lot of alternatives to service dogs. And really, that deserves its own video to go over the alternatives. You don't even need a seeing eye dog. They make devices for blind people to where they don't need a seeing eye dog. And let's say the dog does perform some type of task for you. If you're disabled, how are you supposed to tend to the dog's needs? The dog is a needy, dependent creature too. It's primitive. The whole idea of a service dog is played out in primitive. Technology has advanced us far beyond any need for a flipping mutt. In fact, we're at the point now where we need to make it a point to get rid of them. Get them out of our mix, right? Ban them from public places. That's what needs to happen right now. Shout out to my man Gerard the King, who has become a member of the channel. And today I'm gonna deal with GoFundMe today with the members. Yeah, GoFundMe is epic. If any of you checked out the link that I shared yesterday, man, it is epic. And some of the, if you click on them and you look at what happened, the details of each GoFundMe, it is crazy. Craziest website on the internet. Oh, no. Oh, sorry about that. Y'all still looking at my PowerPoint. Y'all still looking at the PowerPoint. Y'all should not be allowed him. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, they're not allowed in Walmart. They're not allowed in any grocery store. And we need to hammer that point home. Now, on the next live stream today, we're going to deal with that video that I shared in the community section. If you haven't listened to that video, go listen to that video. It's this one right here. Now, this was uploaded 3 weeks ago. Already it has 190,000 views. Okay? It says, the title is Why the Bible Hates Dogs. And in parentheses it says, or does it? This joker, and it's only 14 minutes. This joker right here is a religious person, and he's trying to argue that the Bible is not against dogs. He's trying to argue that the Bible does not clearly speak against dogs. He even had the nerve to say that in ancient writings in general, overall, is pro-dog, which is an absolute lie. People, the only thing they have as far as history on dogs is these little carvings like this. Aside from this, all of the scriptures and texts, most of which comes from the Middle Ages, are so anti-dog. You wonder how a Christian could be a dog owner. But yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this because this guy, he is a piece of work. Okay, if you haven't checked that out, I'm gonna share it here. Okay, I'm gonna be back later. We're gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna have to unpack that. And again, if you see a dog in any grocery store, that should be a never-ending rally. It should have always been for me on this channel. Always a rally against having these things in places where we have laws to say they shouldn't be. These people are bringing pets and everybody knows it. Quite often, the workers know that these people have brought pets in, and the workers will go up and rub on their dog. They're trying to make grocery stores pet friendly, no different from PetSmart, where you walk in and it's a store full of dogs. I don't think so. Shout out to everybody able to join me for this live stream, and I will see you all very, very soon as we continue with this crusade.